All right, guys, it's night here. Season 48 is getting close. You can see the timer, 17 hours. Let's talk Techtree. This one's going to be a little different. We'll look at the Techtree, and I just want to throw some numbers out there. Hopefully it doesn't get confusing, but this tree is totally different. I know it's the sneak peeks have been out now for a while. People got their videos out. I took my time, looked at things, and I just really want to give some information, things to think about, and put the tree into perspective. So let's get into it. So here's your Techtree. You can see I inputted a rank 23 finish. So if you finished lower or higher, you still get the idea of what we're doing. Big shout out to OP Destroy for creating this Techtree. I believe if you go to his YouTube channel, which I put featured on my homepage, he's got links to it if you want to use it. It's really good, really easy, user-friendly. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to talk quick about getting to here, 4ER. So with rank 23, there's several options. So I'm just going to show you keys. We're not going to go through tokens or upgrades, how much tokens to put in what or what. I just want to show people how far they can get at a rank 23 finish. So with that said, we're going to go, let's say we're going to go down. So we're going to unlock heavies, we're going to unlock flare, we're going to unlock Grens, we're going to unlock building health, we're going to grab this multi-node, right? And then don't worry about what I'm upgrading. I'm just doing this to get the tech points so we can unlock 3ER. So now look at keys left. So now we're going 3ER. Let's say we're going to go straight across now. We're going to go right to here and we're going to get machine guns. So if you go that bottom path and up, you're able to get to machine guns with your starting keys, right? After that, let's argument's sake, let's say we get, we're going to click all 4 of our starting chests in iron. So we're going to get all 4 starting chests in iron, and we're just going to keep moving forward, and we're here. So at this point, you're in iron still. You've collected your 4 starting chests in iron. You got 4 keys left, and you're now collecting to go here to 4ER. So there's one way to do it, right? So let's reset the tree. Again, still a rank 23 finish, so we're going to go up. So we're going to do Zukas, shock mines, and this multi-node, right? Again, don't worry about what I'm upgrading. I'm just doing that to get the tech points so we can unlock 3ER. So now we're going to show keys, so we're going to go 3ER. So by going the top path, you're now able to get to flamethrowers right away. So now we're going to go our 4 chests in iron. We're going to unlock this. I have 50 keys, 50 keys left, and we're now saving to go 4ER. So at this point, you need 1 chest, whether it be a rank chest or a time chest, and you're at 4ER. Now I wanted to show this because a lot of people, there's been lots of conversations on what to do. I'll give you my opinions real quick. When you look at, until you get here to the bombardiers, which is after 4ER, the only thing you're going to be able to hit with, the only troops you have to attack are rifles, heavies, Zukas, Grens, and over here if you want to get warriors, right there, or tanks. I don't think spending 42 keys on brick is a good value. But by going the 2 ways that I just showed you, you're skipping green mines, you're skipping boom mines. If you go this bottom path, you're skipping shock mines. In my opinion, I think everyone should get shock mines no matter what you do, because it will slow down people that are going to try to heavy rush. People that go down to get brick, it'll slow them down. Other than that, I think getting to 4ER as fast as you can, and then getting to bombardiers, I think is the good long-term play. So now with that, we're going to go through some numbers. I just wanted to talk quick about getting to 4ER. My path personally, I think I'm going to go through Zuka's shock mines. I think I'm going to grab green mines to help me out. And then I'm just going to go straight across to machine guns and to boom cannons and save for 4 yard. So the only thing off path I'm going to grab in my, I believe right now, is green mines. But this building health is going to be juicy. So if I have to choose between green mines or building health, I'm going to go building health. The statue nodes you're never going to go wrong with. So if you get building health, it's always going to be good. Building damage, always going to be good. Troop health, troop damage, always going to be good. It's just a matter of when to get them. When to spend. You want troop damage, you got to go through critters as the cheapest route. So that's going to be 46 keys. So that's 3 chests in gold, or if you had, depending on what balance of keys you have left over, it's 2 chests in gold, so 16 hours, right? Warships is a game of seconds and hours, right? Seconds in gameplay to win, and hours meaning chests, right? So if you're going to be 1 chest behind everybody else, that's an 8-hour window that people have to play. That'll have more testing. That's how I look at it. So that's this portion. Now we're going to get into some numbers. So here we are, looking at the tech tree. I've dissected it, and we'll go through these numbers. Bear with me. I hope this isn't confusing. But what we're doing here is we're starting at 4 ER, and we're going to show the numbers and amount of chests that it's going to take to move through this tree, because this tree is got a lot of dead end nodes, and it's a pretty expensive tree. So when you're sitting there collecting for 4 ER, so to get 4 ER and to go to bombardiers, you can see I put the brackets and the arrows, you're looking at 125 keys. So if you have 0 keys, you have no balance, you're looking at 7 chests in iron or 6.25 chests in gold. So basically 7 chests in iron, 7 chests in gold, doesn't matter, right? So if you're not in gold, when you're collecting for 4, don't stress too much. Don't freak out. I know a lot of people get upset, oh, I didn't hit gold yet. I get it that way too. I get frustrated that I'm not progressing. But at this point, it's not that big of a deal, right? It's the same amount of chests, right? Just because of the way. And again, this is with a 0 balance when you start saving for 4 ER. This is what I'm counting at, right? Now, moving forward, so when you start to move towards 5 ER, you got to get shock bombs right through to that defensive building damage now. So going through that is 136 keys. So again, you're looking at 7.5 chests in iron, so that's 8 iron chests, unless you have a balance left over, or 6.8 chests in gold. So at this point, after you get bombardiers, you should be able to push and get gold chests and start collecting in gold. If you're still collecting in iron, it's still not a freak out. People that'll be collecting in gold the whole time will literally, they'll be 1 chest ahead. So you're looking about 8 hours. Not a big deal, right? And once you start moving forward, I think the majority of people will be able to get in gold and really move on. So now let's flip to the next slide. So now you got to defensive building damage, and you're looking at, do I go to 5 ER or do I want heavy choppers? Because heavy choppers is huge. But look at the keys. To go from medic to heavy choppers is 250 keys. So if you're collecting in iron, that's 14 iron chests. You're collecting in gold, that's 13 gold chests. If you're in diamond, which is where everybody shoots to be, if you're in diamond, it's 10 diamond chests. That's 3 days of collecting in diamond just to get the heavy choppers, and you haven't even gone 5 ER yet. So that heavy choppers are good. You get a lot of good stuff on the way. You get some defenses, you get Kavan, you get a GBE node, you get a proto node. But you're 3 days in diamond collecting to get the heavy choppers. So just keep in mind, this tree, if you make a decision to go one way and that way is wrong, you're going to be behind. But if you're right, then you're going to be way ahead. Next slide. So this one's got a lot going on here. But we'll dissect it. So what I'm going to focus on is the white arrows first. So you're going to go 5 ER, and you're a seeker player. You want to get the seekers. Seekers, you're going to need bullet. Bullet to Seekers is 228 keys. So if you're collecting in iron is 13 chests, gold is 12 chests. If you're in diamond, you're 9 chests in diamond. So, I mean, think about this. 9 chests, so that's 3 days of collecting in diamond if you're in diamond to get to Seekers. If you're still in gold, at 3 chests a day, 12 chests, that's 4 days to get to Seekers. So by the time you get here, or get to Seekers, depending on which other way people go, you could be falling behind, you could get ahead. You don't know, right? So this is the importance of picking your paths properly. Now, if you want to go the red arrow and you want the rocket launchers and shock launchers because you want more defense on the ground and you want to build a base that'll stop Seekers, that'll stop rifle Zookas, that'll try to stop bombardier players, you're going to go rocket launchers and you're going to go shock launchers. So with that said, your 224 keys, 13 chests in iron, 12 chests in gold, or 9 chests in diamond. After that said, after you pick your choice, after you either go the bottom route to heavy choppers and you've spent 250 keys, or you go to shock launchers or Seekers, we're going to move on. So to go from 5 ER to 6 ER, the yellow arrows, is 362 keys. Now I'm going to preface this with the 362 keys includes the 90 keys for 5 ER. So now you're 21 chests in iron, 19 chests in gold, or 15 chests in diamond. So it's going to be a while moving from 5 to 6 ER. So if you're in diamond and you go to Seekers or shock launchers, you're 9 diamond chests. And then you start moving forward to 6 ER, you're 15 diamond chests. So that's 24 chests in diamond. At 3 chests a day, that's 8 days in 5 ER to get either your shock launchers or Seekers, and then to move forward to 6 ER. 8 days. So in a 4-week season, just to get those two, just to get to 6 ER, and just to get to Seekers is 1 week of collecting in diamond. If you're collecting in gold, it's longer, right? And then once you go 6 ER, the green arrow, teal, whatever you want to call it, if you want artillery, so Seeker players usually play with artillery. I'm not a Seeker player, but every Seeker player that I know, they like to have artillery. I know on the way to Seekers is barrage, but artillery is cheaper and easier to take out chalk mines and such. But you're looking at 150 keys. So that's 9 iron chests, 8 gold chests, or 6 diamond chests. And this is 6 ER, you still haven't even moved forward. So now I've switched to the Techtree, so now we're talking 6 ER. So you've seen the numbers, you've seen how long it's going to take to either go down here to heavy choppers or go over here to Seekers or shock launchers. And then if you go 6 ER and you want to get artillery, you've seen how long it takes. You've seen the amount of chests you need. Now look. So now we're at 6 ER, and now we want to go to 7 ER. So now you still got to get through building health, the multi-node, Everspark, GBE, and then 165 keys for 7, right? So in diamond, 165 keys, that's 7 diamond chests. So that's 2 days of collecting in diamond just to unlock 7 ER, not including all the nodes between 6 and 7. Building health, the multi-node, troop health, rocket choppers if you're going there. And then once you go 7, that's where all the goodies are, where you can get your last GBEs, your defensive building damage, your troop health, your troop damage. If you want to go with the laser rangers, they're all there. So back to the game. So now that you've seen the tree, we've gone through some numbers. I hope I didn't go too fast. I just really want people to look at how they're going to get to 4 ER, because what you do to get to 4 ER will set you up for the rest of the game. Also, if you're going to go to bombardiers, how many keys it's going to cost to go through that dead end, and the time it takes, 4-week season. So if it takes you 3 days to get to 4 ER, and then 3 days to get to Bombardiers, that's basically 1 week, and you're at Bombardiers, and now you still got to get through the rest of that tree. So really look down, take your time this season, really decide this is the path I'm going to go and stick with it. Because if you get halfway through your choice and you decide to change, it's going to cost a lot of keys and a lot of time to do that. If your decision is Seekers and you're going to play Seekers, go to Seekers and get everything you need for Seekers. Go up through Bullet, and then maybe when you get to 6, go back and get the artillery. I'm not saying to do that. All I know is everyone I know who's run Seekers has needed smoke, barrage, artillery, bullet, and then you need flak. Anyway, guys, that's a quick video. Season 48. Right now, for me, it's starting in 17 hours. So next video will be up, give or take 24 hours. Thanks for watching, guys.